Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Nova Aetas. Now, when we left off, we had just tackled a very large army next to Diggs Landing Castle, and we have now returned here to our town. Now, I did say that I was going to wait the 19 days or whatever it was to recruit those Huskars, and I will be doing that, but maybe a little bit later in the episode, I don't know. But as it stands right now, what I would like to do is a little bit of kingdom management, because there are a lot of options. As you can see, this is the hall in our town. Hilariously enough, it looks very different from what I imagined, and I think the hall actually changed, because when I first entered this a while ago, it was a lot smaller and looking very different, but now it looks like a very grand thing indeed, and yeah, it's kind of weird. Anyway, as you can see here, we have this. This is currently going on. So, we have a population of 9,000. The town treasury is 108,000, which is actually pretty good. And obviously the religious uniformity is not great. The religion is Christianity as well, so that's also not great. But, well, I can't really do much about that. Our tax income is also that, apparently. Okay, well, I don't know. So, let's have a look here. So, we can change the... I want to announce a celebration? Oh, wow. Okay, so I can do a feast, hold a collection for the town, plus 20,000 florins? Okay, so I would assume that I get 20,000? Oh, I don't really want to do that, do I? 250 population, okay, well that seems fine, but what about the commissioners? This is exactly what I wanted to look at here. That's why I thought I'm going to start the episode here, because the Commissioner of Economical Affairs is probably something that I would like to check out, because that seems to me like something that we would like to do. So as you can see here, we need we need 10,000 florins to establish his office. Yes, that is fine. Yeah, there we go. The town of Atzcopan has a new commissioner, and I was attempting to find out how to, shall we say, rename the town, but I don't think I can actually do that, weirdly enough. Can I? No, it doesn't seem like it. Oh yes, there's also edicts that we can proclaim. Yes, there. We can proclaim it, and we gain nobility, clergy, and commoners increases. So, I'm actually thinking I'm going to improve... Oh wow, look at that, 25... Oh, okay, so that is going to cost a little bit from the treasury here. So, I think I'm going to get a little bit of commoners here, because I seem to remember that one of you gave me a rather helpful comment that stated that getting commoners higher is a really, really good idea. So I'm going to do that. Kingdom treasury lowered by 25,000. Please, I need to inform you that we cannot issue or revoke another edict now. Basically, we need to wait 30 days. Since the nobility is holding 50% of all power, there is a reduction of 7 days from 30, so we can issue or revoke another edict over 23. Okay, well that's great. So in 23 days, which is about the same for recruiting a Huskar, I guess, so that's pretty nice. Anyway, so these are our technological advancements right here. So we have 84 of 1,000, and I can do a one-time investment if I so desire. 75 points for 300,000 florins. I personally don't think that's worth it. I mean, we could modify this and change it to be one of these. I mean, look at that. You can actually get 75 points for 150,000. And that would obviously make a really good deal of difference, but obviously we don't have enough money for that, and I think I probably need to get to conquering something, shouldn't I? Yes. But yeah, I don't see a place where I can actually rename the town, so I might have to do that by editing it somehow with a program or whatever, but maybe there's a way to do it in the camp menu or whatever. I don't think there is, but yeah, anyway, I'm going to go and speak to our Commissioner of Economical Affairs. I want to set a new tax level. Okay, it's on average right now. Average tax gives 75 florins per week. Each level adds another 25 florins per person. Now, unfortunately, the thing with doing this is that it is going to, of course, mean that the relations with the town will go down. Wow. But beware, people might move out. Yeah, okay, sure. We'll just do a high thing, and then we're going to see what happens, but Okay. Now, I did see something in the comment section about, I think, increasing the kingdom efficiency or something by 1%, and apparently that makes a huge difference in the amount of money that you're able to make. Obviously, I didn't really understand it too well because I haven't really explored the other members of the council. As you can see here, we have a diplomat, a treasurer, and a court chaplain. I can assume that the treasurer is the person that we want to deal with, so I'm probably going to be recruiting him. Unfortunately, he is 10,000. So, another fellow that needs 10,000. So, yes. I'm gonna see what that is. And what is the Empire of Calrad? I actually don't know what that does. So, I might try that off screen or something along those lines just to see what's going on with it. But I think for now, we're just gonna focus on the treasurer. Where is he? I really do not like having to run all the way over there. Is he around here somewhere? Am I missing him? No, but I think that's the economic guy again. So the treasurer is bound to be somewhere here. I think that's him. Yes, there we go. Court treasurer. Hello there. Okay, so I want to invest in the kingdom. This is exactly what you were referring to, I believe. So, as you can see, you can invest 1%, 2%, and 3%, 4%. So, I don't know. Shall I do 2%? Should I do 2%? I'm gonna do 2%. Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna do 2%. Yes, there we go. You've invested in the economy. Okay, so now we have 254,000 remaining. Obviously, I spent quite a lot there, but let me set the Nordic King's Purse. I am actually going to make this 0. I actually don't want this, so I'm gonna make that 0. And we can invest in trade as well? Well, unfortunately, trade is really not doing too well here. I mean, obviously, we're on Aztec land, so plus 10% give commoners more privileges, plus 15... No, I don't know whether we should do that, really. We can donate there. I don't think we have any kingdom debts. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that is great. So, yeah, apparently you have about, what is it, 5 or 10%? I actually didn't know what percentage you had, but you invested a little bit in the economy of your faction, and apparently that made a massive difference to the amount of money that you were able to make per week. And that's exactly what I'm attempting to do, obviously. So we're going to try and get that going. And what else do I want to do here? Well, can't really do much. Engineer and tactics are both maxed out. So I guess we'll do some trainer skill, because he's going to get a little bit higher level. Now let's go and see Mateld. Well, I suppose some more strength will be fine. And a little bit more in Iron Flesh as well. Even though, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I have the trait thing that increases our Iron Flesh for, well, in exchange for gaining a bad trait. And as you can see, I have 10 in Iron Flesh. And I did not improve it at all. I think I improved it maybe twice or 3 times. But other than that, didn't do anything to it. And the trait did the rest. So that's pretty amazing. Well, the event, should I say. The event did the rest. So that is pretty cool. Unfortunately, can't go above 10, but that's just how it is. And next level, I think we're probably going to go... We probably will go for leadership, because many of you pointed out that the reduction of troop wages is probably going to be a good thing to go for. So I thought, why not? Okay, yeah, we're going to try and see what happens there. And, oh yes, also one of you suggested that we give the town to one of our vassals, so that they can field a larger army. I'm not entirely sure if that's going to work, but I can try it out, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I can always take it away from them, I suppose. I just don't want them to defect and then take the town somewhere. Wouldn't that be amazingly bad? Yes, that would be amazingly bad. So, what we're going to do... Wait a minute. Yeah, there's 13 days left. Okay, so, yeah, anyway, what we're going to do is I'm actually going to try something out. Now, I have never done this before in any mod, actually, or any kind of warband thing, and we're going to try and head into the prison tower if I can. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to try and find where the prison tower is. So, as you can see, we seem to have an eagle warrior actually as our prison guard here. That's kind of weird. Well, anyway, he's apparently saying, "Yes, sir," instead of "you white-skinned devil." Yes, they do that. Okay, so I guess I can head in here. Yes? Wait, this is the Lord's Hall, isn't it? This is the Lord's Hall. Okay, so yeah, this was an error. I do not want to be in here. I would like to find where the cells are. I think you probably know what I'm attempting to... Really? The door has disappeared. The door has disappeared. I will be unable to go... Okay, fine. Forget it. Forget it. I'm not going to do that. I am not going to do that. That is... Oh, okay. I was going to attempt to find the prison tower, head in there, and execute the vassal in question, but obviously I went into the wrong building. It didn't have a name, so I didn't know where I was going, but apparently that was the Lord's Hall. I mean, the prison guard was right outside. You would expect that to be the prison tower, right? Well, apparently not. Anyway, let's go and take out this guy. He's in our way. Well, technically he's not in our way. Oh, someone's joining him, of course. Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay, well, they don't have anything that can actually damage us. 93 versus 67. We have, yes, 6 archers. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, well, I don't think that's going to make too much difference, and we do outnumber them after all, and we have Huskars, and it's going to be an absolute, well, steamroll, I suppose. And just over this hill, as you can see by this small amount of enemy units we can see, we have them attempting to bombard our forces. But our forces are holding fast, and they are going to be eliminating them very, very soon, but obviously they just have to get here. It takes a long time for them to get over here while they are staying in formation, and obviously staying in formation does mean that they take a little bit less damage, but it does take a lot longer, but that's okay. That's absolutely fine. So, yeah, I'm going to try and interrupt these archers. I wanted to wait until they got a little bit closer, because I didn't want to have my efforts be in vain. So we're going to try our very best. Obviously, my horse is quite slow, so I do need to be a little bit wary of that, because it can take a little bit more damage than I would like. Wow, have they already eliminated? Wow, okay, never mind. Oh. Okay, apparently one temple guard thought they were Rambo, or John McClane or something along those lines, and just went straight in there and eliminated one of our Huskars. That was kind of sad, I gotta say. Oh well, doesn't particularly matter, I suppose. Okay, so come on, guys. You've got to come over here and kill the archers. Can't just run away now. That's also kind of a bit of an issue with the hold position sort of tactic, I suppose you could say, because after they eliminate that one division, whatever it may be, infantry, archers, cavalry, they're going to then return back to that hold position, and if they've already eliminated the infantry and I get killed and I'm unable to command them while I'm dead, that is, then obviously we're going to be in for a real treat, because they're just going to stand there while the archers deal significant damage. But I don't know whether is the automated charge order in effect in this mod. I'm actually unsure about that. I think it might be, so I don't think that should be a problem. That shouldn't be anything to worry about. Oh, if I could actually hit this guy, that would be great. Ah, there we go. Okay, that's okay. That's absolutely fine. So, any others? No. Okay, so basically the only guy that died. Ugh, that was kind of a shame. Look at that. Ah, well. Anyway, we do get to take him prisoner. That's great as well. Unfortunately, that fellow managed to escape. Okay, so yeah, our warbow doesn't get much use, unfortunately. Okay, so we're going to head back to Diggs Landing right here. I'd very much like to see what happens when the weekly wages come in, because I have a feeling it's going to be either really good or really bad. So hopefully it's going to be turning out to be kind of good. Alright, so this is our weekly kingdom budget. And, okay, so I would assume that the investment revenues, that is what we've invested so far. So we have 2%, and that means we gain 2,300, which is not that much, but as time goes on, I can assume it's going to result in us getting even more money, I would assume. Maybe? Well, I hope so. I mean, we are gaining 97,000. I mean, the gifts, investments from the commoners. Wait a minute, is that what we're talking about? I have no idea what the breakdown is, you see, so I'm a little bit confused by it, but it's fine, because we seem to be gaining a really nice chunk of money, and for each week that this happens, we can afford to get another 1 or 2% if we wait 2 weeks, obviously, for it. And that's going to mean that we can make even better gains, I guess. And maybe increasing the commoners as well would help. I think one of you said that balancing it so that the clergy has the least power, and the nobility then has the second least, and then the commoners have the most power. As far as I'm aware, that is the best way to go. I don't know whether that's the case, but it seems to be working quite nicely, because as you can see, they actually do give you gifts and investments and things like that, so that might actually help us out a little bit more than investing in the nobility and obviously in the clergy as well. So, maybe that would be kind of nice. Okay, so 11 days remaining on the Huskarls there. We do have 92 in our army right now, so I think it might be an idea to head into our ship. And we're going to disembark and have a horse just stand there. Yes, there we go. Okay, so I'd like to disembark over here. Thank you very much. Okay, so 467 in the garrison here, and it is actually really easy to take, in my opinion, but it really just depends whether the liege himself decides to attack us. So let's see whether that is going to be the case. 6 hours it is going to take for Quinius to build the ladders, and no, he's coming along. He is coming along. Okay, well... Oh! Wait a minute, what happened? Did he actually decide to head into the garrison instead of attacking us? Because that's kind of weird. That is kind of weird. I would not want to do that if I was him. They are going to come out. They are going to come out. I mean, obviously they're going to come out. If they have the liege's forces there, then they're going to come out here and obviously try and take us down, which is probably a very bad idea. I'm going to try and use my fearsome cry here so that I can scatter the enemies as best as possible. So let's try and do that. Scatter them. Go. Yes. Yes, you will not face us. You will die if you try to face us. Yeah, that didn't really work out too well. That's my fearsome cry. Great. It's very good. It doesn't really work out too well if I say it, but if Diggory says it, everything's great. Everything is absolutely fantastic and very effective. Is it? It's not very effective as it is. Oh no, all the archers! The archers are just firing away here with absolutely... Oh no, reckless abandon. Okay, I'm gonna have to head over there if I can and see what I can do about interrupting the archers. I cannot have them dealing this much damage. Whoa, the peasants have some really insane-looking weapons. Really. Not the ones with the knives, but the ones with the huge cleaver-like things. I mean, they're pretty insane. Okay, so I guess we can expect to lose a couple of units, but, well, that's just how it goes. And hopefully I can... yeah, there we go. Come on. Kill them. Kill them. At least interrupt them as much as possible. Okay. Seems to be going fine. Seems to be going fine. I'm actually going to be healing myself, and then we're going to be healing our surrounding units if I can. There we go. Yes, 27%. Now, what is that improved by the way? Let's have a look at that. What is that improved by? That is improved by 3 times leadership plus charisma. Aha! I see. Okay, so that's the reason why it's a little bit better, because my charisma has obviously improved from my... shall we say, donation to the Norse temple. So I suppose that's pretty good. But obviously leadership is also going to make a difference there. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure how effective healing is. I know it's very effective when we heal, but how effective is it healing our own units? I mean, what is the radius of the cast? I don't actually know. But there it is. Did we just win? I think we did, yep, there we go. 108 eliminated from the garrison there. 46 renown. 46. Now that's insane. That's pretty nice. Okay, so how many do they have in there? Is the liege in there himself? He is not, but he is following me. That was very, very close. Okay, well, I think I'm going to leave it there. We're going to try and see what we can do about... well, continuing our siege against Atzlan, and we're going to see whether we can take on the liege himself as well. So, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.